Hey everybody, it's Amy from amydeneweightloss.com, and today I want to talk to you just a little bit about how much our bodies are going to change as we completely change our health, completely change our future. And not only is it something that our body is going through, but my mind has definitely had to catch up. Okay, you might hear a little bit of thunder in the background. I'm about to go to school and help get some very cute fourth graders off the bus. Uh, it's the second day of school, which means all teachers are on bus duty. So, bringing in a lot of kids through the rain, I'm just hoping that it stops in the next hour. Yesterday was the first day of school. It was also our very first video here on Witness and Wellness. So, thanks for joining me again. If it's your first time, I lost 70 pounds on Mounjaro. If you're on tirzepatide or semaglutide, Wegovy, Ozempic, zepbound, Mounjaro, it's a very, very exciting ride. And there's so many things that we have to talk about. We don't have time today. I'm just going to talk about one little thing, but my mind is swimming with lots of topics that are in the news, lots of topics my friends are talking about. I have friends who are on the compounded versions. I read a lot of conflicting things online, and that is a fascinating topic. But for today, I want to tell you about something that happened to me yesterday, and it just doesn't get old. So I spent the vast majority of my life obese, obesity, overweight, food. These were things that I had in my mind way back starting in junior high. I just felt like I wanted to eat all the time and I didn't understand why. So I spent a lifetime of looking a certain way and getting used to me looking a certain way. And yesterday I was in the bathroom at school, which is this very large mirror, and I just found myself not knowing that girl in the mirror. Have any of you either seen yourselves look a different way and you just kind of want to stand and gawk like, whose legs are those? Whose hips are those? Or like me a couple weeks ago, I was talking to my guy John and I was saying, I'm feeling like I am not thin. I'm feeling like I need to lose weight. I feel like I have a lot of fat on my legs. And he said, let me show you what you look like right now. And he stands back and he takes a picture. And I remember, it gets emotional, right? I remember looking at that picture and it was a thin girl. It wasn't really me. There was really a difference in my head between Amy, how I feel about myself, and that girl that I was looking at on his phone. And so let's keep talking about this narrative of how our bodies are changing, but our minds have to change too. For a lot of you, I've heard you say, I have some dysmorphia. Like, I am in a healthy size body now, but I still don't feel like I look good. So that's really important for us. It's important for us to make goals, but then to really have peace with ourselves. And I think that not putting pressure on yourself, but just giving yourself grace and saying, hey, you've looked, at least for me, you've looked different from this your whole life. And you've looked at that girl in the mirror hundreds of times. Well, I lost 70 pounds and I hit my goal weight about 15 months ago and it hasn't gotten real yet. So let's just give ourselves time to get used to this new person, this new body. Yesterday, my friend, who is on compounded tirzepatide, she's lost 33 pounds, but she was saying, I feel fantastic. Yeah, you could see the joy in her eyes. And she said, yeah, I have a lot more to lose, but for those of you who have lost 70 pounds, or those of you who have lost over 100, or for those of you who have lost 3 or 7 or 12, we're all in the same boat. We all have the same common goal, and that is getting ourselves healthy. And we're slowly seeing that changing our body is completely changing our lives. We'll talk about all the different ways it's changing our lives. Yesterday, she was talking about energy. That's just one of the really cool things of the many transformations that we are going to make. So feel free to share with me, how's your head doing? How's your head doing in this health game? Are you keeping up? Are you like me? Are you kind of getting behind? Like, come on, head. Like, this really is you. You can believe it. You can trust it. So many of you have talked about holding on to your old clothes because you just don't know if you can trust this new you, especially when we were so familiar with the old us. All right, so yesterday we congratulated Debbie for hitting her goal weight. Today I want to shout out the person who sent me a YouTube video share. I'm a survivor. That can be like our theme song. That was so thoughtful. Thank you, Erica. I remember sending your note to my printer, and I was like, oh, I want to hang on to that. So I actually do have a folder here, and it's full of inspirational things that I received. I'm telling you, plugging into this community, having people to talk to and share with. We'll talk about it in the future, but it's been one of my keys to success. Okay, everybody. Well, that's been our video for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you on the next one.